Want to get in the best shape of your life while still having a life? Let's figure out the best weekly workout plan. And welcome to the Heroes Forge podcast, where we help millennial geeks, gamers, and cosplayers bring out their strongest, most confident, and most heroic selves. I am Troy Bushido, personal trainer, health coach, cosplayer, and busy as hell content creator. In fact, I'm probably going to be Twitch streaming some Starfield right after recording of this podcast, so let's just cut to the chase. Unlike a typical fitness influencer, I can't exactly live in a gym. I can't spend hours not only doing my own workouts, but slugging around a Stairmaster while going back and filming more workouts for the sake of that juicy content. As millennial geeks, gamers, and cosplayers, we barely have time to think. We have jobs, probably more than one in this economy. We have projects, whether that's personal, cosplay, work, content, whatever. God knows we have hobbies. We have shows we want to watch. We have games we want to play, video, tabletop, whatever. We have people we want to see. We have events we want to go to. We have events we want to host. And you know what? Most of all, as millennial geeks, gamers, and cosplayers, we all have issues. I just want to leave that one at that. But as we're trying to get in heroic shape, we all need a plan that fits into our schedule, not the other way around. We're not trying to fit our geek life into a workout schedule and then devote our life to that, unless we want to be a competitive fitness athlete, whether that's a CrossFitter, powerlifter, or bodybuilder. So today, let's talk about how to split the workout week in a way that's conducive to you. Remember, there is no optimal workout week. Consistency is what's optimal. If a gym bro says this workout split is better than this workout split, more times than not, they're missing certain factors that have to do with your life. Or they're just straight up bullshitting, because most gym bros use anecdotal evidence or just straight up hearsay to talk out their ass. So let's just dive right on in. Let's say you're trying to get in the best shape of your life. Let's say it's fat loss with either muscle gain or muscle tone. We want things to be popping out in our physique, and we all want to feel good and look good in our day-to-day clothing, our outfits, and especially our cosplays. So what would be the best days per week? Well, you have a lot of selection, and it really comes down to what your schedule in any given week is like. Some people have all the time in the world of workouts. A lot of people do not. So I'm going to go from the busiest to the most hardcore as far as like fitness goes. So the busiest life to the most time available. And I'm going to break each one down bit by bit. Here we go. Say you only have 2 days per week to work out. That might be all the time you have, and you know what? That is okay. If this is the case, you're going to be doing 2 total body workouts per week. A total body workout is where you hit all major muscle groups at once. So legs, glutes, upper body, push muscles like chest, triceps, shoulders, upper body pull muscles like back and biceps and rear delts. Basically everything neck to toe. You want to set your workouts up for the most optimum work to recovery ratio, meaning you don't want to waste time doing just one muscle group when you don't have all that time to do it. You want to get it all, have your other days outside the gym, living life devoted to your recovery, and you want to get back at it as soon as you're able to. So in this case, you're going to be doing 2 total body workouts. So it's total body workout, rest day, total body workout, rest day. It could be total body workout, rest, total body workout, rest. That's how you split those days up. Now, in between those 2 workout days, if you're going for fat loss, you definitely want to devote 7,000 to 10,000 steps per day of anything in between those days. They could be walks, they could be bikes, they could be boxing classes, they could be LARPing. Sure, why not? It could be any super active hobby that you may have. They don't have to be gym workouts, but you want to get 7,000 to 10,000 steps per day of whatever you can in between those workout days to optimize fat loss through movement. And then obviously fat loss through diet is going to be the biggest crux. That's 70% of result. That's 70% of the results right there. So let's say you have 3 days per week, not just 2, but 3. 3-day per week format is one of the most popular formats for recreational people just looking to get in awesome shape. It's very time flexible. It's very complete. It's very efficient with your time. and you have enough time to have a life. So there's two ways you want to split the 3 days per week workout plan. One way is just to do 3 total body workouts instead of 2. So you hit one day, rest, hit all your muscles another day, rest, hit all your muscles another day, rest, so on and so forth. When you do these total body workouts, you want to have a day in between those for your body to recover from that workout. Just remember, your body is not building muscle in the workout. It's breaking down muscle in the workout for the muscle to build in the recovery period. So when you're resting and you're taking in nutrition, imagine the workout's like tearing down the old house, and your recovery and nutrition is building up the new house, your new house of muscle. So that's how I would set that up. If you want to put a little more focus on certain muscles or add additional volume to certain muscles, or if you just don't have the equipment available in certain days, another 3-day per week split I like to do is what's called a total body workout, upper body workout, lower body workout. So total body workout on one day, rest, upper or lower body workout, rest, vice versa on the third day. Now, once again, in between these workout days, you want to get 7,000 to 10,000 steps in between, not only for the sake of calorie burning and helping you burn additional fat, but those steps will facilitate better recovery of your muscles that you just worked by sending more oxygen-rich blood into the muscle groups to help boost that recovery. You're going to be feeling better after your workouts sooner. You're going to be less sore, or at least you won't be as sore as long. This type of format, the 3-day per week total upper lower format, is one I'm doing right now as I'm beta testing the Spy Fam Bootcamp program. This is our Spy and Super Spy inspired 12-week workout program where we take inspirations from like Jason Bourne, James Bond, John Wick, and especially the Black Widows, Natasha and Yelena. And we're gonna put it all together to make a gender inclusive, total body inclusive, badass workout program. But without plugging my own workout program, that's what I'm doing right now. That's a little format. It's a total body workout, an upper body workout, a lower body workout with fun cardio activities in between, such as boxing and kickboxing and walking and parkour and stuff like that.
Parkour! Michael, parkour! Parkour! Extreme! Parkour! Parkour!
Now, if you have a little bit more time on your hands, one thing you can do is 4 days per week. This is one of the most extensive splits that you can do. This is also another very, very popular split. And for those who could sustain this pattern, it's incredibly effective. It's a format that I've used for the longest time until I just ran out of time, and then I started doing the 3 per week. But this is what the 4 days per week split looks like. Lower body workout, upper body workout, lower body workout, upper body workout. You're splitting high and low. You're leaving a little bit of time for the muscles of one region to recover, not only between the workout days, but then getting another workout day to rest that region while another region gets worked on. This format is incredibly popular, but one little caveat I would say is that if you do the upper body lower body split, start your Monday on lower body. Just the gym culture that I know of, most of the gym bros will be taking up the benches. So you're definitely going to want to go into the lower body places. The people who occupy the lower body equipment on a Monday are either far and few between or the most hardcore of hardcore, and they welcome people who want to take on that challenge. Most people, especially the gym bros who want that vanity, Monday, hold on. It's Monday, Universal Chest Day. Get on that bench and let's go. There is a bonus format for 4 days a week that I like to use. This is the format that we typically use in our Heroes Forge coaching fitness clients, our basic coaching clients. They come across this 4 day a week program called Total Body, Upper Body, Lower Body, Total Again. What's the difference? This is a special format I use, mainly because for beginners, they take away one of those total bodies I just said. I have 2 total bodies in there, one upper, one lower, and the beginners typically just go 1 total body workout. But those who are advanced do 2. And let me explain how it works. One of the total body workouts are strength-based, meaning it's a little bit heavier. It's a little bit more compound, meaning you're hitting a lot of exercises that hit a lot of muscle at once. And you're going for a slightly lower rep range, maybe 6 to 12 repetitions, to really work on strengthening the muscle, improving your maximum strength with each of your muscle groups. Then with the other total body workouts is something I do either called the vanity workout or the extra workouts. A vanity workout is a group of smaller isolated exercises done for medium to higher reps to get a bodybuilder's pump. So this is the bicep curls and the tricep extensions and the dumbbell laterals and to get the deltoids. You know, it's all the little bodybuilder isolation moves done in like a circuit to save some time, but that's what a vanity workout typically is. Another version of what I do is called the extra workout or the villain workout is what the Heroes Forge clients see it as. An total body extra workout is where we do strength training in a light cardio pace, very akin to like a CrossFit box. It's total body still. It's done with lighter weights or body weights combined with some cardio moves to get this total body athletic conditioning workouts. It's a little less isolation, it's a little less bicep curl, it's a lot more huff and puff, and it's a lot more challenging, to be honest with you, if you think cardio is challenging. Usually in my basic coaching program, we have it formatted like this: total body strength, total body extra, so you have a high intensity day, a low intensity day, rest, lower body, upper body. Now, for those who are like super beginner and want to get stronger, they just nix the extra. For those who are looking more for like a fat loss or more cardio based, it nix the strength. And they do just one total body. But it's want a super challenge out there. Shout out to people like Kira, shout out to Evie, those members. They go for all four. And extras in between. They are badass as all hell.
How's it going? Into the editing room, just giving you a gentle reminder that today's episode is sponsored by the Heroes Coach Funhouse and Fitness Discord channel. Join it for free. Links in the description below. In the Discord, you'll have not only a community of like-minded individuals trying to get in the best shape possible, both inside and out. We talk cosplay, we talk gaming, both tabletop and video games. We talk current media, your favorite shows, the things you like to binge. And I also include cheat sheets of most of the Heroes Forge podcast episodes in case you like what you see, you like what you hear in this podcast. You don't have to necessarily write it down. I'll get you a cheat sheet in PDF format in an easy to digest, easy to download way. So head over to the Discord, links in the description below. Back to the episode. All right, what if you have more time on your hands? What if you could make it to the gym 5 days per week? Now, usually when people do 5 days per week, they screw it up. They do bodybuilding magazine workouts that are effective, and I say it with a question mark because they're just really incredibly inefficient. If I haven't mentioned this before, usually the muscle after being worked in the gym recovers after around 48 hours, sometimes even sooner, like 36. Problem is, most of these fitness magazines do it like, let's do a leg day, let's do an arm day, let's do a chest day, let's do a back day, let's do a shoulder day. So one little bitty muscle group per day. If you do just the shoulder day, you're waiting an entire week until you're hitting the shoulders again. That's way beyond 48 hours. So you're putting a lot of growth time or development time on the table. You're leaving it on the table, I should say. So it's incredibly inefficient, but it's incredibly popular because in a lot of muscle and fitness magazines, the models they use for those magazines, as well as the bodybuilders they get it from, are all using performance-enhancing drugs. So they can demolish one single muscle group. They'll do a 30-set day, which is around 300 to 500 total repetitions of a single muscle group. Imagine 300 to 500 reps of arms in a single day. But all the juice in their body helps them grow that muscle in a way that would be just straight up abuse for a natural lifter. What would be a more practical way to train 5 days a week if you have that time on your hands and you're that devoted? I would say a bit of a split between the 4 day a week styles. I would say lower body day, upper body day, lower body day, upper body day, total body vanity day, or I call it the bonus round day. Let's say you have a muscle group that you want to develop more than others. Let's say you want bigger arms. I would add a little bit more arm volume on that extra day, more than you do on the upper body workouts. If you want to do like glutes,
you'd be doing a little bit of arms and a lot of booty on that vanity day. That vanity day is where you could devote a little extra volume for some of the muscles that you really, really want pop. And those pop muscles could rotate every 3 to 6 weeks or so. You could devote a vanity day to a little bit of muscle everywhere, but a lot of arms. And then 6 weeks later, a little bit of muscle everywhere and a lot of shoulders, or a lot of booty, or a little bit more legs, stuff like that. Now, let's say you're uber hardcore, or you're that type of person who just does not want, let's just say you're that type of person who needs super consistency, meaning they want something to do like clockwork, like routine, every single fucking day. You're in the gym this time of day, this time of week, no matter what, maybe Sunday being the exception. 6 days a week. Is it overdoing it? If you play it right, the answer's no. If you overdo it, thinking, hey, more is better, then you're going to overtrain. And the problem with overtraining is that you're not giving your body enough time to recover. And then therefore, like I said, the muscle development happens in the recovery periods. The teardown happens in the workouts. You ain't going to get time to gain. You'll just be breaking and breaking and breaking until you're broken down. If you were to do a 6 days a week workout split, this type of split is the most hardcore split. It's definitely devoted to the heavy lifting enthusiast, like the powerlifter, the aspiring bodybuilder, people like that. This split was made famous by champion bodybuilder Lee Haney. And what I love about Lee is that he had a philosophy, he had a catchphrase, which said, stimulate, don't annihilate. He was never out to destroy his body in the gym. He gave himself just enough volume to get in and get out and feel good about the workout. That way he's able to go back in there again. And I know this is, I know it was very effective for him because in his elder age, he is very healthy, still pretty strong, and still able to move around and be a very, very vibrant grandpa. You know, he was a popular bodybuilder in the 80s and 90s. He was a champion back then. And to see him still healthy nowadays, unlike other bodybuilders who are either broken down, beat up, crippled, or dead, seeing Lee really healthy makes you want to really use his information, really trust his information. So this 6 day a week split coming from him works if you're very smart about it. So it's called the upper body push, the upper body pull, lower body repeats. So let's just say this. On one day you do lower body. So you do legs and glutes and hamstrings, all basically hip down. The next day you do upper body push muscles, which are chest, front shoulder, triceps, and maybe lateral deltoid as well. On the third day, you do upper body pull, which is going to be all the muscles in your back, lats, rhomboids, everything. Basically that V-shaped cut, that Dorito body, that's back. Then you're going to be doing biceps, as well as rear delts and traps, which are right back here in the upper back, to make sure your posture stays tall, unlike me, who has a hunch over a microphone. So you do that. You do those 3 exercises in a row for 3 days. 1, 2, 3. Then the other 3 days, you do the exact same repeat. Lower upper pull, or lower push pull. So you do lower push pull, rest. Lower push pull, rest. Or you can do it this way. Lower push pull, rest, lower push pull, rest, lower push pull, rest. This will shuffle which day is what, or may shuffle your schedule around. So just keep that in mind. If you put a rest day after every 3 days, it will give you some schedule variety. So if you're there for the consistency, just do 6 workouts in a row and rest on number 7. Another really good bonus split that you can do if you have 6 days a week is something I found in my research of The Rock. Not necessarily The Rock himself, but of his cousin, his personal 20 plus year stuntman, Tanoi Reed, who had to do all the Rock stunts. And he had to not only do all the Rock stunts, but he also had to be in as big of size and shape as Dwayne Johnson without all of Dwayne Johnson's resources. So Dwayne Johnson is a rich mofo. The stuntman, I'm sure he's pretty well off and he's doing really well for himself, but he lives in the middle of nowhere in Maui. He is Hawaiian. His name is Tanoi Reed, Samoan, Hawaiian as can be. And using his home gym, not some state-of-the-art Iron Paradise facility bullshit, Using his own home gym, he was able to use this split to keep up with his famous cousin. It is upper body, lower body, cardio, and abs. Upper body, lower body, cardio, and abs. So this is a play on the 4-day week upper lower split, but you're putting devoted cardio days at the end of each of those upper lower days to not only facilitate the recovery and get back into the game, but also give yourself an ab day in case you really need to hit those abs. If I had 6 days a week to devote to that, that's the way I would train. I don't have that, so I have to make do. But, if left to my own devices and I was just like completely self-employed and not working for 2 other companies as a trainer and being a content creator, again, this is about, hey, what do you have time for? If I had the time in the world, How Do I Read split would be the one I would use. But hopefully you could take that split, or just you could take that information as kind of a bonus I'm giving you today. All in all, those are the splits that I would recommend. Just remember, all the splits work. No matter if you're doing 2 a week, or Lee Haney split, Tanaway split, Forges split, they all work. But only if you do them consistently. So you have to find what works best for you, your schedule, your lifestyle, and your life. And that way you can get after it. Remember, consistency is optimal. Optimal is whatever. Optimal is subjective to each individual person. Finding what's consistent for you, that's optimal for you. So if this information was valuable, definitely subscribe to this channel. For those of you who just popped on to this podcast from the clips on YouTube Shorts, I'm glad the YouTube algorithm is actually something useful and that's something I could use. Instagram could suck my... Anyway, thank you for coming in, and if you haven't yet, do subscribe. That way you can see the long-form versions of all these podcasts and not just the clips. Make sure, speaking of Instagram, you can feed my hideous algorithm and follow me on social at heroesforge.coach on Instagram, Heroes Forge Coaching on Facebook. While I get to TikTok, maybe someday. And if you want to review my favorite way to format workouts, the best workout plan, go ahead and hit up that video right there. We'll see you on the other side.